Previously on Minecraft. I'm all hyped up on pomegranates. It's Minecraft Day. It's Minecraft Day. It's Saturday. I am at Minecon right now. Right this second. When this video loads, I'm at the opening ceremonies. The opening ceremonies of Minecon. Is that a Christmas tree cookie? Is it candy cane and Christmas tree cookie? That's what it looks like. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of some Minecraft on the Xbox 360 edition. I am TheLMNOsteve, and today, first of all, when we last left off, we didn't really do much. We made a bunch of these things, and that's about all we did. But today is Minecon day number 2. Well, kind of like number 3, because, you know, Friday really kicked everything off, even though it didn't really kick off, right? But, oh man, look how much better the world looks now that it's back in the old form. Just kidding. I like the texture pack, but I'd like it more if I could actually see it better. Yeah, I had to do these different. I haven't done these long stairs yet because I don't really know how to do it. I guess we'll have to bring it out this way and then drop it down here. If I can drop it down, that's the problem. Can I reach? Can I reach? Oh, jeez. Oh, come on! It doesn't reach. Dang. Okay, now, here we go. Now it's gonna reach. Gotta be gentle. Alright, we did it. Okay, so anyway, today's Sunday, day number 2 of actual Minecon event itself. And yes, I'm having a great time. I know I am. I think I am. I don't really know. I won't know until I actually get there, but I think I'm having a wonderful time. Right? That's all I can do is I can think. I'm pretty sure I am. But yeah, day 1 was great. How do I know? I don't know. I'll find out. I'll let you know. But day 2 is going to be even better. Not really, probably, because, you know, stuff. But it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, kind of like yesterday, I'm going to tell you guys what I plan on doing today. Just so you guys can kind of have like an experience of you know, what Minecon, what actually happening at Minecon. And you know, even though you're not there, you kind of get to hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I guess that... Does that make sense? I could have just done this. That would have been easy. There we go. Now we got what we want. Why have I not thought about this before when doing all this stuff? But anyway, today. So it starts out, same thing, workshops all day long. Whoops, I didn't mean to put that there. I actually did not realize how late Minecon was going to be going, and then it kind of upsets me. Well, it doesn't really. I'm sure I'm ready to get home, get to LMNOC. You know, and get to, because basically what's going to happen when I get home from Minecon, it's just going to be sitting around and waiting for the baby to be born, right? Because 4 weeks away is what we'll be at this, well, 4.5 weeks. And in all honesty, the baby could come at any time. So that's what I will be doing once I get back from Minecon. And I am extremely happy that is the way it's going to be, because I'm excited about being a daddy. Let's see. Yeah, this is right. This is right. Just make sure I'm making this correctly. So, but today... we're going to talk about what's going on in Minecon. And today, it's got some awesome stuff. So, first things first, wake up in the morning, get out and start at 10:20 is the very first webinar? No, not webinar. Seminar workshop that I will be interested in partaking in, and that is podcasting. Yes. We've tried podcasting a little bit. You know, I have with Pyro, and I have with well, there was the Red Cube podcast that lasted all of one time, and it was a brilliant success, obviously. But anyway, podcasting is something that interests me. You know, it's just something that interests me, right? And if there's something that interests me there while I'm there, I'm gonna possibly try to go to the seminar to learn about it, right? So, podcasting, I've actually talked to many people about podcasting, mostly, you know, just like, oh, that would be awesome if, you know, that type of talk, not so much of, hey, you know, we could totally do this for real, let's make this happen type podcasting. I feel like this is all wrong and ugly. Oh, well, it'll be fine. Like, you know, I had some friends that I talked to, some friends that I old old friends, like real life friends, that talked to me about one time about wanting to do a sports/gaming podcast. I was like, that's not going to work, guys. But that's what they wanted to do, and they entertained the idea for like a day. And before I said, seriously, guys. I mean, it's not that it wouldn't work, right? I think it was more like a guy. What they want to do is more like a guy's podcast, and like, gaming is part of being a guy, right? And so I think that's what they were really going for. But the thing is that those people were did not understand, still don't understand what it takes to do podcasting, and they think they do, but they really don't. So, because I don't, and I know more than they do. We'll put it that way. So, anyway, podcasting's the first webinar thing that I might end up going to. If not, I'll probably just be hanging out or sleeping, one of the two. Next is musical parodies. That one is, musical parodies is something that's always interests me when it comes to, doing a musical parody video. Yeah, see, this is not the same as that one. I kind of like it lower. Let's make it lower. 1, 2. Yeah, let's make it lower. And musical parodies is something I've always been interested in ever since seeing, basically CaptainSparklez do his thing, right? And all of his stuff he's done. I was like, wow, that's amazing. I would love to do that. Love to be able to do that. I actually had somebody write me a song once, a Minecraft parody song, and maybe finally actually do that, for that person, because they took the time to do it, and I've actually, it's sitting on my computer. It's been sitting on my computer's desktop since I got it. Oh, didn't mean to lose that one. And it just sits there and waits for one faithful day when I start actually messing with it. But anyway, so that's something that has interested me for a long time, and one of these days I might actually do it. And so therefore I would like to learn about it. Next would be let's see what's next. Next is a meet and greet with Bayesian Canadian Ant Venom. Well, I've been subscribed to Ant Venom for a long time. Ant Farm, I did Ant Farm. Actually, it's actually funny. Ant Venom was preventing me from starting YouTube a while ago. Like a year before I started YouTube. And I've been subscribed to him for a long time, since Survival Games, when he won the Survival Games 3 times, or however many times he won it, the Machinima Survival Games. And he, so I wouldn't mind meeting him, seeing whatever. And Bayesian Canadian, you guys love him, so I guess I better, meet, try to get a chance to meet him and learn why you guys love him so much. I've actually never watched any of his videos. I've watched some of Sky's videos with him in it. I have done that. I can say that. But actual just Bayesian Canadian videos I have not watched. Which I imagine they're the same thing as Sky's videos. Just his point of view. Now that I think about it. So maybe I have watched them. But so I wouldn't mind meeting those two guys. Plus, Poet's got a connection with Ant Venom and Bayesian, both of them. Because he actually played a game of cards he played a game of cards with him at PAX. So who knows? Maybe that'll be something that I get to do, and as far as getting to meet them and doing that meet and greet there and just talking with them, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. But what's next? Next thing is, gotta pull it up. My phone keeps on going black screen. Kids learning code. This one is code is something that I don't know much about. I can't say I don't know anything about, but I don't know much about, and it's something that interests me. Because I think it's amazing what you can do with code, and it's the actual seminar workshop is about kids, but then in the description talks about starting out learning code at any age, basically. So I was like, well, maybe that's something I'll look into and see if it's something that interests me a little bit more than what I think it does. So because I already think it interests me, but really, really interests me. So, I don't know. I might go to that and just learn a couple things. Who knows? And let's see. What's next? Crafting stories for videos. So, this is something that I really probably need to learn. I am not a good writer. I'm not a creative person. That's the thing, is I'm not a creative person. Because I'm not a creative person, I'm not a good builder, not a good writer, not good at a lot of things, right? When it comes to creativity, not a good drawer, anything like that. And so, that's a good reason why one of my series that you guys keep asking about, still to this day, did not continue on after 2 episodes, because my lack of ability to write a story. And so, that when I saw that they were doing that workshop, it really, really interests me, and I don't, I would definitely attend that one if I get the opportunity to. Let's see, next thing, life on YouTube. This is basically a bunch of YouTubers talking about YouTube, and so because of that, because there's gonna be a bunch of people there, a bunch of YouTubers there, I figured, hey, might as well go there and see if I can't learn anything from those guys, and even though, yeah, and just get to hang out with them, one of the two. So. I don't know. Well, hang on. Let's see if it tells me who all is going to be there. Sky Does Minecraft, CaptainSparklez, iHas Cupquake, and Ant Venom. So those are the 4 people, and maybe more. But those are the 4 people listed that are going to be running that seminar. So we'll see about that one. It's interesting to me. So let's see. Why did we go back to Sunday? There we go. Okay, the next one is how to win with YouTube. That's actually the one I said yesterday. There was a guy from Google that was coming. That's actually the Google guy is actually coming to this one. How to win with YouTube, which listen to a YouTube employee, Michael, blah 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 blah, give a tried and true tips on how to win the biggest video platform in the world. So that one, yeah, definitely, I definitely will be going to that one, because again, if a guy from Google is coming out there, a guy from YouTube is coming out there telling you how to do better on YouTube, it's definitely worth going to. And anybody who has a YouTube channel needs to go to that thing. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people there. These next two, they're at the exact same time, and I kind of feel sorry for the second person I'm going to mention. Even though he's a great YouTuber. The first thing is interview with Notch. So basically, he's going to be on the main stage, right? And Notch is going to get interviewed. Of course, everybody there is going to want to hear that, right? It's Notch. And so, I feel bad for the second thing just because of that reason alone. Like, it really sucks for him. Like, it really does. Because it means it's like, yeah, he actually might draw a good crowd as well. I don't doubt it. And people probably bounce between the two of them. But the second one is meet and greet with CaptainSparklez. CaptainSparklez, why would you put those two together? That's like a very bad scheduling conflict, in my opinion. CaptainSparklez is one of the top Minecraft YouTubers, and by far probably the smartest, is my guess, and most educated on well, I can't say that because there's some very smart Minecrafters out there, but educated on YouTube and all other things, that sorts of that sorts of stuff. And I would really like to go to that just to see what he has to say, and get a chance to meet him, right? So, but interview with Notch is pretty important too. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then next is animating in Minecraft. So basically, it's learning how to animate. And though I think that'd be fun. Again, it's something having to be creative. What I really want to do, if I go to that, is what I want to learn. I want to learn how to do some basic animating stuff, and I do know some basics. There's YouTube for that. You can learn all the basics in the world. You can master about any skill by watching YouTube. And then just practicing the stuff that people do on there. And so I've seen some animating videos. I have animating programs, but I really want to learn it more so I can make better thumbnails. And because if you notice, a lot of people you see these like 3D models being used for people's thumbnails. I don't know, it's a 2D picture, so it's kind of hard to tell it's a 3D model, but it is. And like Sky Does Minecraft, all the big guys use them. And I kind of want to learn how to do that better, or do that period. And they use animating programs to do it, and so therefore that's definitely something that I would be interested in going to, and just so might be going to it. Who knows? We'll see. And lastly, I think there's one more thing. Yes, the closing ceremonies. Minecon is over. Closing ceremonies. I don't know what they're gonna do. I guess maybe they'll reveal something big. Hand out the swag bags. Now the swag bags come early. I think they come at registration. I don't know what they'll do at the closing ceremonies. It's kind of like the Olympics, you know. What do they do at the closing ceremonies on the Olympics? It's like it's over. Nobody really cares anymore. I guess it's really just for the people. It's not so much because for the content. But anyway, that is at 5 o'clock and it goes till 6. Well, my plane leaves at 7:30. So as soon as that ends, I have to hop in a cab or hop on a bus or hop on a shuttle and head straight to the airport and get out of town. Because if I don't head straight to the airport, I may not be able to make it out of town. And yeah, I want to get home. I'm going to want to get home to LMNOC and Elemento Beta, who is not around yet, but he will. He's in the belly. He's hanging out in the belly. But yeah, that's that. And I get home. Oh gosh, I don't get home till like 11:30, which kind of stinks. But it's daylight savings time the next day, and so you know I got that going for me. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. And that is basically Minecon in a nutshell for me. Then I come home, go to sleep, wake up the next day, go back to silly old work. So anyway, I am super excited about that. I'm super excited about the fact that Minecon has happened and everything like that. Well, I'll just talk about this later. I'll talk about this next episode. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to hit that like button, and we shall catch you guys later.